Okay, folks, it's Babbaginator, and we are in trouble. Listen to the wind out there. Listen to our threat of cabin fever and our lack of coal.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I don't know. Don't know what we're gonna do. I think we run back. I think there's coal either at the entrance. Did we leave a pile of coal at this entrance, or did we leave a pile of coal at the other cave, the other mine? If you're just joining us, I'm Babbaginator. I stream The Long Dark, and I like doing silly, crazy challenges. Although this time we're doing the new difficulty setting, Misery. We've made it 37 days. It has not been easy. And we have almost all the afflictions at this point, so there is one more affliction that hits us, I think, at the very end. We have not received it yet. So I think the tone's on day 40 something. Yeah, there's just nothing. We picked this place clean, and they fixed the bug where it kept respawning coal, so
I'm not sure I
we're
can carry
out
much
of luck.
more.
Can't stay warm. I don't think we'll make it out there. Okay, we're gonna... because the storm has stopped. Desperately need water. Hey Laszlo, good to see you. Hey Roller, thanks for the hydrate. Cheers. I have convinced one of my classmates to, well, I didn't have to really convince them very much. They were already eyeing The Long Dark, thinking it would be a good game to play, and so it's apparently on sale right now, so they snatched it up. They might drop in later, catch us in here. But yeah. Another convert to the TLD cult. Yep. Okay, so one thing we do know is that we do have a stash of coal back at the other mine entrance, so it might be possible for us to warm up, spend some time outside. Get past our lower cabin fever risk at least. Yeah, tornado warnings in Chicago. Oh, yeah, that's a sign of heat, right? I mean, Saskatchewan, they would occasionally show up. We'd occasionally get tornado warnings. Not so much in the city, but out in the farm.
I need to find some place to escape.
Out in the farmland, you get some occasionally. Or you just hear about them, right? No news on damage.
Too cold to think.
Ah, we missed our turn. No, 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 no. Got confused in the dark. That's not good. But walked right by it. So making plans for what's next after this run, because this run looks pretty pretty sketchy right now. I am pretty certain we messed things up on this run. I think there were 2 regions where we probably should have found a bedroll, and we just didn't bother with the places that they were at. I think that's probably what happened, because they're not the usual places that I check, and so I just am not accustomed to going the extra mile. And usually I find a bedroll somewhere else, but not this time. This time it's just been like it's all the obscure spots, not the normal easy spots. Well, we could do that. We could also do another you know nothing. You know nothing, Astrid. It's a good way to learn about things in a messed up way. But yeah, an intro to Voyager might be a nice relaxing break from high stress misery. Look at us losing all our condition here. This is still... Oh, so this is still up. Do we have any coal left? What? Did we use all the coal? No, 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 no. Did not use all the coal, did we? Did we stash it in here? I think we stashed it in... No? What? Oh, we got some extra coal here. Extra matches. I think I forgot about that coal. Yeah. Okay, so this is looking pretty grim. Look at our condition is way down low. Okay, we have a little bit of coal. We need water. We got some fuel. Okay, let's try to make this work without dying. Don't die while we're doing this. So we already had the storm. I'm hoping we don't get another round of blizzard.
I think I need to lay down.
3 coal. Yeah, we're already low here. But we need the water, so let's quickly get water going here. And Aurora, look at that.
Getting a bit thirsty.
Ah, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's try to sleep for a couple hours here. Even if it's just for 2 hours, it's something, right? We'll do for 3. Let's see if we die. Don't die. Okay, we're out of the red. Let's try to sleep for another hour. Uh-oh. Too cold. Okay.
I can't feel my feet.
We're alive. Not dead yet. So we have some condition back. We have some energy back. Let's break down another crate. And then we're officially in cabin fever mode. Can't sleep indoors for 24 hours. Can't pass time either. Oh, this is terrible. So we can't pass time either. Yeah, maybe it's over. Yeah, it's over. Way too cold. Minus 29 right now. We're out of coal. I think our only choice is just to run through to the other side. We have to abandon all our stuff here.
This is so cold.
Let's see.
I want to lay
One of
down
these.
for a bit.
You can break things down indoors. It'll allow you to do that. But yeah, I don't know if you can read. I think it's an affliction, so no reading. I don't think we're going to get any coal back either. I think we're out of luck. Oh, one
Not
piece
sure I
of
can
coal.
carry much more.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Oh, we left this guy here.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, wow. So far, we found one piece of coal that we missed. What's that? Oh, metal. Nope. Probably a little bit of coal up here that we didn't get to either. Picked clean, totally picked clean. Yeah. Well, it's looking pretty dire, I'll be honest. It's looking pretty dire. Cabin fever is just the nail in the coffin on this one. Like, we could work on these guys. We can always craft. You leave anything outside here?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, actually, we should make more torches, and we should also make more water.
Cold is making my head feel thin.
Oh, we could go to the cave. We could go to the cave. That would be warmer.
There's a goddamn.
Okay, let's try this. We'll take a few extra torches. We'll go to the cave to make to boil our water. That way we don't have to use the coal to keep it going. Should have warmed up tea. Didn't warm up tea. Maybe a bad idea, but nope, 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 nope. Oh, man, was a bad idea.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, it's going to be bad. That is going to be bad. We are not going to make it. Just breaking sticks so our tea can warm up. And this is just bad.
Gotta warm up somehow.
I don't know. This is going to be bad. Astrid, how did we get into this situation?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I don't think we were in here before. No. I think we went a beeline, made a beeline directly here, so this time around. No, we came over to Desolation Point to forge. I'm hoping that we'd find the bedroll at Scruffy or
Come on, little fire.
Scruffy's
Come
cave or the Quonset. Oh, not the Quonset, Hibernia. But we failed. We couldn't find it anywhere. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty certain we were on one of the loot tables where it's just all empty. All empty for Coastal Highway Desolation Point. And we just missed the one in Mystery Lake, and that's going to be it for us. Which is really sad. It's just like, would have been nice. Okay, so let's add on our extra fuel here. We got no birch bark. We got no more stems. We really are out of luck here. Oh, we do have a stem. Oh, we still have a stem. Look at that. I guess we're using the stem. Right? Oh, we use the stem when we have someplace to sleep. But we can't sleep indoors. That sucks. Okay. We're holding out. We'll use the stem. Most likely we'll do it because there's nothing worse than dying with a stem in your pocket and thinking, oh, I could have used that. But I mean, I'm happy. We made it pretty far for a first attempt at Misery. I am still not convinced Misery is a level I want to go back and try again. It is not a... It is definitely a challenge. Rosehip teas. These are... rosehip pie. 270. I think we just need the teas to keep ourselves warm. I think we're good for food right now. Let's go ahead and make more teas. We're all about surviving against impossible odds, so not ruling anything out completely yet. Just acknowledging that it's hard work. Cabin fever. 21 hours.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, we could stim. Take the big hit for exhaustion. I know what we do. Okay, I got it. We're going to heat up our stuff. We're going to run back through the cave system. We will go back to our snow shelter. We will stim while it is daytime and then sleep for... if we can get a fire going, we'll sleep for a few hours while it's daylight, because the odds of a blizzard are slimmer, I think, in the middle of the day. Not always. Sometimes you can still be hit. But that's definitely a YOLO. It's either that or we stim and we coffee up. How much coffee do we have? Okay, let's eat this stuff to get this out of the way. Gotta lighten our load wherever we can. Dog food. Gotta be safe, right? Okay. Okay. Think we can do it? Think we can pull this out? This looks pretty grim, but I think if we can get a solid bit of rest, even if it's no more than 3 hours, we can pull ourselves out of the red. Yeah, but we want condition, not stamina back. Yeah, it's also good for killing us, but that's what we're going to have to do. Not the killing us, the, okay.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
If we have a little bit of condition left, we can spend... No, we don't want to spend more time inside, because like then it just slows us down again. I was gonna say, oh, we can spend all our time inside here, and it's like, that's the point. We don't want to. We need to be outside. Although getting a bow and some arrows would be helpful. It's a little bit late for that, I think. Where are we at again? 19 hours. So actually, according to this, right, it says we can't sleep indoors, but I think recovery time is spent outdoors. So the clock is stuck while we're indoors, and then it only reduces as we spend time outside. So. What's in here? Oh. We can make a travois. Well, actually, you know what we should do? We have extra matches. We should just break more firewood. Let's go back here, brick zone some of the crates.
I need to find a place to rest.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we used up too much time, so it's going to be. And where are we at? Cabin fever, 17 hours. Time passed. Okay, so we could spend time in here, other than being totally exhausted. Taking damage for fatigue is not good either. So yeah, let's rest up here in the snow shelter for a couple hours. See if we can not freeze to death. I'm kind of wishing I had made my snow shelter over on the other end in Crumbling Highway, because there's a place where you can tuck a fire in that's pretty safe most of the time. Whereas this one feels a little bit more exposed, and I think that's my problem, is that it can get blown out more easily. Okay, so Astrid's not dead yet. Yeah. Mousepad slid off with the disc. That's no good. Okay. Ah, no, it's windy out there. There goes our big plan. Not what we wanted. This is not what we asked for. This is not good. We can't go out there. I think we have to drink a coffee just to stay out of suffering. How much coffee do we have left? 2 more cups. We make it. Do we stim it and coffee up?
Man, if I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Break up enough sticks, will we be able to make a second shelter on the other side? Okay. Stuff I can do. Let's go back to the workbench and we'll actually work. $18 sticks. We don't have enough cloth to make a snow shelter, so. Oops. We're going the right way. Yeah, we just came from there. Turn around. Okay, let's see. $15 hours. Do I have guts on us? No, I don't. I don't have any guts on me. I left them in the other spot. Okay, so that means we're basically left with birch. That's a good question. I think the snow shelter's a little warmer. But they're both vulnerable to losing the fire that keeps them warm, so... Okay. I feel like this is the end. If we come out the other side, it goes back to that side. If we come out this side and it's still storming, we can't get a couple hours of sleep, then we're pretty much out of luck. How much did we knock off? Okay, we're about halfway through. 13 hours left. So we'll try to sleep in the snow shelter for 2 hours with the fire going. If we can't get a snow shelter going. Hey, welcome in, Punch Style. Good to see you. Thanks for the follow. We are on day, what, 38 now? 38 of our misery run in the long dark. And it is looking pretty dire. Looking pretty dire. And the wind keeps going. So, where does that leave us here? Pretty dire indeed, yep. Okay. One option, we try to wait an hour. Oh, we can't pass time in here, so we'd have to do something. um 17. Another 12 hours before we can sleep indoors. I think. Yeah. It's a waste of resources, but it might be the only way we stay alive. So we still have a couple teas. We're going to do it. So what we're going to do, not recommended, but This gets us out of the red. But we will be hit with fatigue here soon. And no place to rest. So we'll have to drink the coffee to keep ourselves out of the red. But this is the best way to get some health back in us and see if we can survive a little bit longer. Yeah, the worst is not being able to pass time. And fatigue almost hits in soon. Okay, what can we do with this? Do we leave? And that's a long walk to get to the other mine in the dark. We don't have any coal, do we? No, we have one piece of coal. We don't have enough wood. What do we do? The night is long. It's looking bad. If we had an aurora, we could at least work. I mean, maybe that's what we go for. We'll go back here. Oh, I know what we do. Okay. Go back to the cave. Still no bedroll. We are officially at day 38, and we still have no bedroll. It is just a crap show. Yeah, it's been terrible. We're pretty certain at this point that I missed a bedroll in Mystery Lake that was hiding in a cave in an upper region that I never check out. And I usually pass it by thinking I will find another bedroll somewhere else. And this time around, I've managed to choose all the wrong places to visit, such that every stop has been without a bedroll. So, as a personal record, this is the longest I've ever made it without a bedroll. Prior to this, it was 30 days. So this is like, for better or for worse, this is a brand new record. The length of time. Come on. Where's our crate? We're out of fuel here too. No more lantern. Did the wind finally die down? See if we can make it over to the cave. Wait out the last of this cabin fever. Come on, guys. We've got 10 more hours to go. We don't have 10 hours of fuel, though. We just finished crafting bow and arrows and hatchet and knife. Right, so we managed to get that done. But we did that like a day 35 or 36. Pretty late. Yeah. Some 2020 hindsight. I think strategy-wise, if I were to do Misery again, I would prioritize... I think I'd probably prioritize actually getting forged as quickly as possible. It's hard to say. It's like you need clothing. You need a bedroll. But hunting around for the bedroll cost me a lot of valuable time. I double back on areas because I chose an inefficient route. So... How are we looking here? Good. Now the fire is... Okay, of course, now the storm is over. What we really want to do is get back to the snow shelter we have on the other side. Yeah, I think like getting gear crafted soon, early, is smart. Like have all the ingredients ready to go. I should have made more torches. Yeah, getting the rabbit mitts and insulation early, I mean, that's definitely doable. Although I'm horrible at like remembering to take care of the rabbit stuff. I can't hear the... Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I think I accidentally turned off my desktop. There you go, Evie. Good to see you. Yeah, we're day 38. But we've got cabin fever right now and no bedroll, so that's kind of a bad situation.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Really bad. Now you have the holy crackers. Yes, you do. So we are 38 still. We're so doomed. Oh. I tremble to think what's going to happen when I step out here back into my snow shelter in the hope that I can get a few hours of sleep, get out of fatigue, and build up some health again. But we're already so late in this run that our condition recovery is like terrible, so I'm not expecting much. Just need to move the needle on our recovery time on cabin fever. Yeah, we did Hibernia. We did all the spots in Hibernia that I know to check. So, yeah. And we did Scruffy's Cave. We did Quonset. We did Towers. We did, yeah, we went everywhere. It's not on this table. It's just not. We're just out of luck. Okay, so we'll break the
Wonder if I can
weather.
drop any of this gear.
We have one piece of coal. This is definitely YOLO. We didn't go to HRV, and that was probably our mistake.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, it was just really bad luck. That's what I chalk it up to. It's like really, really bad luck.
Perfect.
Because like the tables are not guaranteed spots. There's like a handful of spots where they might end up. I don't know if it's going to be enough to get us warm. Well, it looks like we'll be warm here for a little bit. Let's do a little bit of water work here. Oh, back to an Aurora. Maybe. Yeah, no, 2020 hindsight. You think about it and you're like, man, I guess I probably should have done that. So let's feed Astrid before she loses her well-fed. It's one of the few things that we got. Yeah, I tried outside the dam. And I tried all my usual spots in Mystery Lake and had no luck whatsoever. Okay. Time to YOLO. Let's go for 4 hours. Do we feel lucky, Punk? We feel lucky? Okay, a little bit better. Hours. Try for another 3. Back to cabin fever risk. Okay, we can definitely survive this, I think. We have some stamina back. We've got, yes, make some more food. And it's daylight. I just want to break 40. I think breaking 40 would be pretty good for us. Breaking 50 would mean we get every affliction and we're still alive, and I don't know if we're going to do that. We are knocking that down. Uh-oh. Are we going to lose this? Trying to grab as many torches as we can before we lose the fire. So far, this seems to be holding out. Try to sleep for an hour. Maybe we'll do it for 2. The game over? Do we fail? We lost some. It was a risk. We got more condition or more stamina back, but we lost our condition. We knocked our cabin fever down.
I can't feel my hands.
Well, it's going to be like this. Might as well do something productive, right? Oh, we still can't make a bow. We can make arrows there. Oh, Drama Llama! Welcome in, Raiders. Good to see you, and I owe some other people some shoutouts. So we're gonna give Drama Llama a good old shoutout here. Let's see if we can find Drama Llama X Drama Llama.
You want to check us or not? I don't think there's anything I can hit you with if you don't. Can just grab it. Hey. 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 Is that aim at you? I don't know. Fine. I'll try scaring you with a torch. Fight me.
Okay, so if you want to know where we're at right now, we're in misery right now. We're on day 39, and we have almost died 3 times so far in the last 10 days. We were doing really well for a long time, and then things started to go badly. Right now, we have just recovered from cabin fever once, and we're probably going to have cabin fever again. Yeah. But, yeah, no worries, no worries. Ready to run and fine. So, we're at day 39, and we still have no bedroll. That's the kind of misery run I'm having. It's miserable. Okay, take care. While we're here, we might as well do some shout outs for AV, who is Acidic virus.
I don't even know what this one does.
What? Oh, getting hurt.
I'm having so much fun.
Okay. Totally kid friendly. Right. PG-13 stream. I did not put this here. Well, that's just totally thrown me.
Okay, shout out as well for Cassandra.
And then I got back out of the truck and I was like, that can't be right. Wait. Like where, see? Where the hell? Right there. There he is. Look at this.
Okay. Okay, we're still suffering. We've used up all the coal too, which is not good. Once upon a time, a couple updates ago, this region was so rich in coal, it would keep respawning. Even after you had looted it, keep coming back. I think they finally fixed that. Now, the coal does not reappear every couple times you go through it. Yeah, so, so if we break 40 days, that, like, I think previously 30 days was the longest I'd ever gone, maybe 34 days, longest I'd ever gone without a bedroll. So this, in any mode, is hard to do. How cold is it? It is minus 28.
Not sure I
This
can
is
carry
not
much
going to
more.
work, is it? We'll go to next cave. Yeah, some more stuff waiting for us there. Oh, this is where we left all our coal. Look at this. Okay, so... I knew I had extra coal somewhere. Let's go back here since we actually have a relatively sheltered fire. And we'll try to beat our cabin fever for good. It's not looking good right now.
Sure getting cold. I've never felt so...
Lessons in
fire.
probably what you should not do to survive misery. Yet somehow we're surviving, so we'll take that as a, I don't know, as something, right? Put 2 in there, and then 4. So we want to boil the water here. Come on. Need food though.
And this pack-
Astrid is not dead yet. $39. Can you believe it? We're going to make cooking 5 without ever killing a bear, without killing a deer. I mean, it's funny. This is so bizarre. Look at this. What have I killed? What have I actually killed on this run? Zeros, 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 because it was so late before we got our actual bow. We killed a couple ptarmigan. That's what we killed. We have utterly failed as hunters. And yet we're going to make cooking 5 without having done that. That's pretty funny. That's a lot of tea and a lot of reading. Okay, anyways, what was I going to check? I was going to check and see how many hours we have left here. Spend time outdoors. Well, let's sleep for another... We failed at trying to hunt, yes. Our accuracy is incredible, you know. We've missed none of the shots we never took. Okay. %. Okay, I think what we want to do now is restock our... Yeah, restock our torches. Then we're going to... Well, there's still daylight here. We're going to run to pick up all our stuff that we need and go to Hibernia. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, actually, we should have done... should make the last of our coffee here. Okay. Let's see here. How are we doing? Cabin fever, still 9%. But this weather's going to turn. We'll want to be indoors. So I think it's Hibernia or Lighthouse at this point. We've already looted the lighthouse, and the lighthouse doesn't have a workbench, so I would say we're going to Hibernia. I'm going to be so surprised if we actually survive this tonight's stream as well. Another stream in which we were supposed to die and we didn't die. We also haven't been to the stone church, you know.
Starting to feel numb.
Yeah, we can't really afford to lose any temperature, so... It's just way too fragile as it is. Yep. How fragile we are. On and on, the snows go on. Like tears from a star. See, we can adapt Sting to this.
Did I say I hate...
Okay. Why are we here?
Drop any of this
We're
gear.
here because we left all this... Okay, let's reevaluate. We don't need the hammer with us. Buy hammer. Stuff that is not finished curing, we will leave behind. Oh, seriously? These are not finished curing. We can't make our... Oh, that's sad. So we're still not ready to craft anything. Well, that is sad. You know what? We should go to the stone church then. Just for now, while we can. Because I don't think we raided it, and we got a little bit of a warmth bonus.
My fingers feel numb.
We may regret this, but there's tea there. It is a shelter. I'd have to use a torch. I mean, flare. That's not good. Use one of our last teas.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Could be a bedroll. We might finally get the bedroll that we've been looking for. I do think there is a slim chance that it shows up here. Okay, better be a bedroll. Thanks for the follow. Hey, Bryn. Welcome in. You're watching us face our death yet again. So close. We're still alive somehow.
Damn.
We bounced back from death, like, again. And then, things are still looking pretty dire here. We don't have... There was a slim chance we'd find a bedroll here, but I don't see it. So. And we're just losing condition at this point. And these are cold. This is a gamble, and I don't think it paid off. Gotta quickly... let's see. Oh, we do have coal on us. We can make this work still. That's 17. 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay. Yep. Better stop. Okay. But we're in the red again. Look at that. Not good. Not good at all. Our closest place to go to is going to be the lighthouse. And we may have to dodge a wolf to get there. But I don't know if we have any other choice. Okay, we're going to do the thing where we put down, we drop our teas, or our coffee, or whatever. So this is kind of a known, I don't know if it's a bug or a feature, but basically if you pick it up and drop it, it takes longer to warm up, but when it warms up, it will be stuck at hot. It won't burn. Yeah. So, Bryn, did you give it a try? Have you started playing? Have you been sucked in yet? Okay, where are we at here with our cabin fever? Ooh, congratulations. We're done with cabin fever. We can sleep indoors again, finally. Take these. Do we have enough torches? I think we have enough torches. Okay. Must not die, Astrid. Must not die. Starting tomorrow? Yeah. Oh, that's trouble. You gonna come for me or not? Yeah, he's gonna come for me. Oh, there's another one. That was scary. Got surrounded. Whew. So you could do that little trick where you drop the torch and aim your rock or your weapon, and they'll usually run away. But in misery mode, they're actually not guaranteed to run away. There's a better chance they'll actually resist and they'll still charge you. So far, that hasn't happened to me. It is in the description of the difficulty setting that they are more relentless. Let's see. Anything still warm? We'll try this one. Okay. But we've beaten cabin fever. Athenion! Wow! Oh, we got all sorts of people in here tonight. Hey, welcome in, Athenion. I didn't know you streamed this late. Welcome in, Raiders. Good to see you all. I'm Babbage Nader. I stream The Long Dark. I'm a Canadian streamer based in Vancouver, BC. And outside of streaming The Long Dark, I am a writer. I'm the author of 2 books of poetry. I'm currently back in school doing a Master's of Library and Information Science at UBC. And I like to talk about all sorts of geeky topics. I'm a longtime D&D player and DM. I am a former computer games programmer. And I wrote an entire dissertation on the on 19th century artificial intelligence and how the machine became a person in the Victorian imagination. So, yeah, feel free to pick my brain about all sorts of stuff. And we make cat noises. That's the other thing we do. Okay, so we made it. We made it to shelter. Yeah, we're doing misery, and it has been miserable. We are now officially 39 days without a bedroll. This was not the plan. It has become a challenge within a challenge. Let's give a shout out to Athenion. If you don't know Athenion, Athenion is one of the OGs for the TLD Twitch streaming community.
Oh God, that could do us in. I picked the knife on accident. Oh wow, that sucks. Oh, that sucks so hard. I gotta get inside before I fix the bleeding. Oh, that was bad. That was bad news. Oh, that sucks so bad. He probably hurt her. See, he barely... That was a total health wolf. Look how little damage he did to our clothing. And he hurt our bedroll. Bedroll's fine. Clothing's pretty decent. Actually, this clothing probably took most of the damage from the weather. That was a total health wolf. He knocked us down to...
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to end days on this run. I can feel it. There's not many more days left for Astrid. Unless we can get that, and turn the corner somehow. But we've used up all our stems, we've used up all our birch bark. And I think we've used up all our luck. We've come back from heartbeat like 3 times now, maybe 4 times now. So, not died, but we've definitely come close. Alright. Yeah, so we also have holy crackers. We do. Nothing we missed. You have searched this place thoroughly before. But let's grab some firewood.
I need anything right about now.
We can make a little bit more porridge, I think.
All I can think about is food.
Poor Astrid has definitely seen better days. Let's see, what do we have left? Okay, I think we need to... Yeah, I think we try our hand here at doing a little bit of cooking, and then we're going to rush out back to the Hibernia, where we will do our best to finish. Well, I mean, that's the problem. There we go, fire starting 4. Yay. Okay. Okay, we're officially out of porridge now. Let's see if we can make anything else. We're down to acorns and coffee. Oh, we're almost out of teas, too. Okay, good enough. What can we ditch here?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
This doesn't look good. Oh, beachcombing. Maybe we'll be lucky. What do we got out here? Dude. Nothing. We keep beachcombing but get colder, or we could head towards the Riken. Where unfortunately we don't have any other food, but it is shelter. Yeah, it's like all the little things. The sound of walking on ice is different than walking on snow. You know, just the sound that a torch makes when you scuttered across the ice like that. It's just really nice. It just feels really well thought out. Oh, we're gonna lose it, aren't we? Okay, straight line. Yeah, arrows bouncing, yeah.
Jeez, this is cold.
Uh-oh. Yep. This is stuff you should not do, which is keep revisiting places you've already been, because it's not like anything's going to show up there. You're not going to find anything new. So the only reason why we're going back is because we need someplace to warm up before we head to the next place. And the weather keeps changing on us. Yeah, so yeah, Bryn, like if you aren't aware already, the two leads for the story mode, the voice actors are also play both the male and female version of Captain Shepard. So it's pretty funny. It's cold.
Warming up a bit.
Okay. Do we leave ourselves anything at all? I look.
I'm not sure.
You can find more
much more.
firewood. Looked there for a second like that was going to be a piece of candy, but it was not. There's an empty thermos over there. That's not useful to us right now.
I could eat a horse.
Anything we didn't get to? There's stuff outside of... we didn't get the cache outside of Hibernia, but that's only flares. It's not going to help us. We didn't leave a coal behind here, did we? I don't think so. Used it all. Hey, Linnaeus, how's the day going? Pretty well. How's Astrid's day going? Not very well. Bounced back from death a few times. But yeah, things are pretty grim. No food that we missed before. And there's too much of a storm to keep going outside. Oh, actually, there is a trick we can do. Maybe we'll do this just to demonstrate it can be done. Not that we have anything to cook out there, but... Do we have anything to cook? No.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
So, sneaky thing you can do on the deck here. Build a fire right here. You can build a fire on the deck that almost never goes out. I mean, as long as you can feed it.
So cold. Oh, not today.
We have no bedroll. That we can warm up here. Guess we'll just boil, cook and boil whatever we can. Got acorns. So our last resort, if we get down to our last box of crackers and have to eat it, that's me just resigning myself to fate, saying this is it, this is the end. Crackers are the last things to go, at least in my run. Things might have been a little bit different if we had gotten a hold of some guts earlier. We actually have guts curing elsewhere, we just don't have them in this region. Because we thought we were just going to pop in and out, and it didn't work out. If the weather were a little bit better and we had more teas to keep ourselves warm, we would do some beachcombing, but it's not going to happen. And we still don't have a bedroll, so even if we did beachcombing, it'd be a long way to go before we could have some place to rest. We'd have to double back to the lighthouse, most likely, as being the closest place. We are cooking 5 now. Oh, I wonder if we left stuff at Hibernia. Maybe we should just go to Hibernia and see if we left some guts. I'm pretty certain we left guts there. Okay, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to gamble. Yeah, I know, it's... I'm doing a number of things this run that are not, like, weren't part of the agenda, but they've definitely become inadvertently part of the challenge. Cooking 5 without ever killing anything other than a ptarmigan. So I killed 2 ptarmigan, and I got to cooking 5, so... Okay, we've got plenty left to stay and use up the rest of that, but we need to get going. Did we take everything with us? We did. Well, we didn't take the guts, but the maple. Okay. If we can spend time crafting a bow, we can turn this run around. Food remains an issue. I think we have enough food that we can buy ourselves 24 hours, and that's it. That's it. After that, we're basically doomed. Oh, we might as well do this. Everyone's annoying bug. The crouch and enter and get
Wonder
the
if I can drop any of this gear.
alternate universe room. Might as well, just to see if there's any food here. Wouldn't it be funny if his like alternate universe room happens to have the bedroll? That would be really funny. Never happened. But. Yeah, this is alternate universe room just because we crouched to enter it. If we didn't crouch, it's a different space. So weird.
The cold is making my head feel thick.
So we get out of teas here too.
All I can think about is food.
Sounds like something's out there.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay. So we tried all the usual spots to find this bedroll, and it was not anywhere. So I think we safely rule out the only spot that we have not gone to in here to check for the bedroll, because I peered down there and was pretty confident I didn't see it, is down over here. Which there is a sneaky way up there. We can come up here. But I don't think we see it. I think we see the backpack, but we don't see a bedroll, so... Yeah. We're not going to spend energy trying to get back there. Okay, apparently we didn't leave anything here, unless it's upstairs. Maybe it's upstairs. No, there's only a backpack there. I can see the outline of the backpack. Oh, we did leave all these guts here. See, we can make, Okay, we're gonna make a bow. That's what we're gonna do. What's the easiest way down there? The easiest way down there is this. Just go down the hole in the middle. Okay. survival bow. That's our #1 priority right now.
I could do anything right now. I need to find food.
Not good. Okay, we are out of daylight. We're gonna lose well fed. That's the hard, sad truth of this. Okay. We may have made it to the end of this stream, but I don't think we're going to survive. This happens every single stream now. It's like, I don't think I'm going to survive the next stream. And then somehow we do. But this one is going to be hard because I think we're going to use up all our calories just to get through the night. Days. Nope, we might make it.
I'm starving.
Okay, calculated. Oh, this is hard. Okay. We're now officially out. We're not actually completely out yet. We are... risking it on this one.
What a way to die.
Okay, that was a
I
mistake.
just want to die.
That was a mistake. Okay, now the run, I think, is over. Because now we need 10 hours of recovery. And we don't have enough calories, so... I'm really going to be out. Completely out by the end of this.
I could eat anything.
Are we losing well fed? Barely hanging on. Barely hanging on.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna die.
We've only rested 3 of 10 hours. What? Oh, we are so gonna die. Yeah, goodbye, well-fed. Goodbye, our existence. I think this is it. Next stream is a new run because I don't think we're going to survive this. Now we're starving. And we lost our well-fed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
This is probably it for us. We don't have any means of feeding ourselves. Starving to death is slow, but we can't work at night, so we can't fix that. I don't know. This is bad. See, watch, we're now going to lose condition because... Yeah. That's the worst. This is how the end comes. Did we make 40 days? We made 41 days. Okay. Well, we did break 40 on our first misery attempt. But we're not going to survive this. So. Yeah. Yeah. We just ran out of resources. Okay, Astrid. Rest your way into the long dark. That food poisoning was it. I was carrying around my death. I carried around that candy bar for all this time, and then it finally killed me. Bad, Astrid. It's bad. See if we can fall through. We can't even fall through. What's up with that? Do what we have to do. We're gonna finish that bow if it kills us. won't let us finish the bow. We're only a couple hours away. I mean, we wouldn't survive it, but hey. There we go. Okay. This is how we're going out, folks. We're going out crafting our bow. 41. We didn't make 50. And I don't think we got the last affliction either, so. But we tried. We tried. We got pretty far for the first attempt. But yeah, we just finished my first attempt at Misery. This is 41 days in which I never found a bedroll. It was like terrible. 41 is good. I think it's good for a first attempt. And I did not watch any strategies for this, so I just kind of did it the way that I would probably play most of my interloper runs. But 41 days without a bedroll is just a bad idea. Just no run should go 41 days without a bedroll. That's like a comedy of errors of like laziness and like, oh, I checked all the areas except for one spawn in Mystery Lake or one spawn in Milton. It's like, it's okay. It'll be in the next region. Yeah, and level 5 cookie without killing a single, like, only killed 2 ptarmigan the entire run. Like, no bow kills whatsoever. We actually never even finished our bow. We have 28 arrowheads, and we have all the stuff we need to make the bow. And we took too long. I think part of my mistake was I forgot I had left cured guts at Hibernia, and I thought the only guts I had were in the connector mine. And so when I went back there and realized that those guts weren't cured yet, I thought I was in trouble. So I lost myself a couple days where I could have gone. No, I couldn't. I was having cabin fever and food poisoning. Those are the things that really wiped me out at the end. So. I mean, what can I say, AV? It's like, I don't recommend this. I did it mostly well-fed. I only lost well-fed in the last like 12 hours of the run. You know, in the last, not 12 hours of the run, 12 hours of Astrid's life, she lost well-fed. So I had well-fed for almost the entire run. Yeah, cabin fever without a bedroll in Misery is just like terrible. And we almost died twice in our snow shelter. Yeah. I don't know, it was a good run. It was fun. Would I do it again? Probably not in a rush. I'm not in a rush to do Misery a second time. I mean, I will take it up again. But, I think I'll give it a break and think about it a little bit more about what I would do differently. So what we'll do next time. So let's see. This is Monday night. No stream Tuesday night because I am running a D&D game in person, real life with real people. But we'll be back on Wednesday night. Wednesday night, what's the vote? Does anyone have a vote? What you'd like to see me do? I'll share with you the two options. We've got, this is the classic roll with it challenge, which is a regular interloper run, and we spend a random amount of time in each region. We don't know until we arrive how long that's going to be. We cannot leave early. we have to leave by midnight of that day that it turns over in the in this screen here, where it's like it says day survived. As soon as the day turns to whatever the marks our leaving point, that's when we have to get out. And transition zones are a little bit different. They start off at 1 to 4, and then they gradually go up as well. So like after day 50, major regions are up to 20 days, and transition zones up to 1 to 6. And then transition zones continue to grow every 50 days until they cap out at 1 to 10 on day 150. So that's kind of a fun one. We have to visit every single region in the entire game, and they've added another region. So now this challenge, I've beaten this challenge once. It was a lot of hard work. It was like 30 attempts, and then we finally beat it. I may take it up again. But the other one that we could do is, see if this is, You Know Nothing, which we have been doing recently, where I use a random generator to randomize my custom settings. And we do a custom run in which I don't know what my custom settings are. I have run this generator multiple times and filled it out in the custom settings before, generated the codes, and then built an array, a list of these custom survival codes. And I just run another generator that chooses one out of those custom codes, and we play it sight unseen, and we try to figure out what in the world we're in and how messed up the world is. Sometimes it's not messed up that much, and then sometimes it's absolutely devastatingly bad. It's like, okay, there's no rabbits and there's no deer. Like their spawn is 0, and but there's very high wolves. It's like, and very high bear, and it's also endless night. I'm like, what in the world? Why did we do this? She's not. She just died seconds ago. Sorry, Rena. You missed it. We managed to survive 41 days. We broke 40, but in the end, we were killed by our candy bar. We had carried a candy bar with us for many days. We finally reached cooking 5, but in misery mode, cooking 5 does not save you from food poisoning, as we discovered. We got food poisoning, and we had run out of food. And we could not survive resting overnight the required 10 hours that we needed so that we didn't continue to lose condition. So we were going to die one way or another. We would either die from the food poisoning or we'd die from starvation. So, yeah. In the end, we died doing what we wanted to do, which was trying to get the last 2.5 hours of crafting the survival bow done. Which we didn't do. We didn't survive. We died without finishing the survival bow. So this marks a run in which I had reached cooking 5 and survived 41 days without a bedroll and without killing anything other than 2 ptarmigan. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that is a sad note. We will switch to something happier. Well, I don't know if it's happier. Oh, something different. So as is our custom, we'll wrap up the stream reading a poem. Randomly chosen. You can tell I like writing random generators. And we'll choose a randomly choose a poem out of one of my books or unpublished work, and published but non-collected, I guess you would say. And then we will go raid someone else. We'll bring all the fun parties that have come over here, and we'll bring all the raid parties to someone else. So let's see. 4 hours to Taipei. It's a travel poem. Elegy for Gray. Maybe we'll do that one. Okay, so Elegy for Gray. It's a strange poem from my first book, from The Lost Country of Sight, published by Anhinga Press, winner of the Philip Levine Prize in 2007, published in 2008. This is a poem entitled Elegy for Gray, which I think maybe fits this. We'll see. Not quite cloud or brine, the color of drifting ash, or a birch's thin pale at twilight, this aftermath of fire, half-toned sleep of the closing eye of the dead. A potter's hand full of watery clay, slip what fills the cracks in old brick walls and ships beneath the greening moss, fossil color of bone, mother of pearl, what lurks behind faded ink, newspapers shedding their skins, the wings of egrets poised at the water's edge, wind over graves, snow at dusk, the water's film running backward, to sorrow, to lament, Vesuvius dreaming, gravel roads turning northward, the soft gleam of unearthed pearl or hair, what the waves return, sorrow, driftwood, worn tires, bits of chrome, weathered imprecision of photographs found beneath squirrels flickering in the dark-limbed trees. From the shadows birds call unnamed, unknown, like a man pointing through fog to the sound of oars, or the unseen shudder of gulls, distance, the light falling, a suitcase in the rain, what we do not say at the close of night. Okay, so a little behind the poem. This poem kind of began as a thought experiment. There were two things that happened. One was as I was writing and editing this manuscript, getting ready for publication, and the publisher had assigned a book editor as well. And she had come back to me and she had said, did you notice that the first 17 poems in this collection all use the word gray? I'm not saying that you have to change all of them, but I would encourage you to think about whether or not that's always the right word, or if there's some metaphor, some image, something else you would want to say instead of just gray. And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess that's very true. I went back, looked over it, and she was exactly right. And so I ended up having to revisit that. In some cases, I left it. In some cases, I thought, she's right. I could think of a better image or description for this. In other places, I just dropped it because it turned out it wasn't necessary. But somewhere along the way, I was starting to think about, what are the different ways that we could conjure up the idea of gray? And so this poem kind of came out of that, thinking about all the things that I associate with the sense of gray or grayness. That it's both like a twilight color, it's not quite night, not quite day. It's also like a color that emphasizes like this, it's a border space, a threshold, an in-between thing. It's also the color of death. It's the color of like things being lost, and then at the same time, there's like a grayness as things are washed out and return in the tide. So all those things kind of come together in the poem. And so really it's more like a listing of an accumulation of things that kind of pop up out of the mind as you're thinking about what is gray. And then it kind of closes with that, what we do not say at the close of night, which is, again, all these things that are half completed, half said. So that's kind of closing image there. So, elegy for gray. Colors exist. Yes, they do. Okay, so thanks for the cheer, Rena. And thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. We are going to find someone to raid. And we'll be back Wednesday night. I think we are going to do another You Know Nothing. Although we may give it a twist and make it You Know Nothing and we do roll with it. And try to take it as far as we can. while not really knowing what we're dealing with. Are we dealing with something that's interloper-like? Are we doing something that is worse? Are we doing something that's easier, except where it has some, strange variables, some strange twist to how the game works? So, in any case, stay tuned next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday for that.
HD.
See here. Okay, so let's see if we can find someone to raid. Wow, we don't really have a lot of familiar faces here tonight. Everyone else has come and joined us already. Let's see, someone is... Let's see, Saucy Indie... Wow, I don't know. I don't know most of these people. Okay, so let's try someone we don't know. 6 years since they last played. Let's join Saucy. Okay, so we'll give this person a try. And seem like they're relatively been around the block a few times as a streamer, so I think we'll just cheer on someone who's getting back into the game. Okay, thank you all. Thank you, Laszlo. Thank you once again, Athenion, and all Athenions. People came in and raided. Thank you, Infested Fox, for the follow. Thank you, Brino. Good old Bryn for the follow as well. And Drama Llama for the raid. AV for the resub. And Punch Style for the follow as well. So we'll see you all soon. Back on Wednesday. Take care until then.